Welcome to Ruby News, where music milestones meet festival celebrations. Record-setting chart stories and major festival updates are all in store. Let's kick off with a chart-topping achievement from Alex Warren. Alex Warren's single Ordinary is tied with The Weeknd's Blinding Lights for the longest-running #1 on Billboard's Radio Songs chart, holding the spot for 26 weeks. This is a major milestone in Warren's music career. Ordinary is the first song to top the adult pop airplay chart for 30 weeks. Originally a TikTok personality, Warren has successfully established himself as a musician, gaining credibility through the success of Ordinary. The Radio Songs chart ranks songs based on audience impressions across U.S. radio stations. Warren's ongoing chart performance could impact other Billboard rankings. Alex Warren stands tall with a record on the Billboard Radio Songs chart. Turning to a rock favorite finding new life on the charts, here's Deftones. Deftones' album, Around the Fur, is climbing the Billboard charts this week. It has jumped from number 9 to number 4 on the vinyl albums chart in the US. Plus, it is up from number 15 to number 12 on the top album sales chart and has risen from number 10 to number 7 on the top hard rock albums list. Around the Fur has always performed well on the charts, but this resurgence shows renewed interest. Meanwhile, White Pony is back on the charts at number 41 on the top album sales list. With Around the Fur gaining momentum, it looks set for more progress. Deftones are climbing once more, a testament to lasting appeal. Next, we spotlight country music's steady hitmaker, Luke Combs. Luke Combs' debut album, This One's For You, has hit a remarkable milestone, spending 450 weeks on the Billboard charts. This shows his ongoing influence and popularity in country music. His new single, Sleepless in a Hotel Room, is also gaining momentum, making a strong debut on several U.S. music charts. Luke Combs, famous for his chart-topping songs, is a major figure in country music today. Fans can eagerly anticipate his upcoming album, sure to keep him shining on the charts. Luke Combs marks a remarkable 450-week milestone on the Billboard charts. Speaking of legacy, here's how the Scorpions anthem continues to resonate. The Scorpions anthem, Rock You Like a Hurricane, released in 1984, became a global hit, solidifying their status in heavy metal. Guitarist Rudolf Schenker and drummer Herman Rarebell led the creative process, contributing provocative lyrics. Initially considered controversial, Rock You Like a Hurricane received widespread acclaim and international radio play, topping charts worldwide. Its lasting appeal is clear as it still captivates audiences during live shows. The band continues to uphold its legacy in music and popular culture as they approach new milestones. Scorpions' enduring hit speaks volumes about their musical legacy. From chart toppers to stage headliners, Bad Bunny headlines the Super Bowl. Bad Bunny is set to headline the Super Bowl LX halftime show in February 2026, highlighting the growing influence of Latin music in American pop culture. By choosing to leave the United States off his tour due to concerns about ICE presence at venues, the Puerto Rican superstar shows his dedication to his roots. Latin music's historical significance is rising in mainstream media, and Bad Bunny's performance is seen as a cultural milestone, not a political statement. On February 8th, fans from around the world will experience Latin trap music taking center stage at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California, a landmark moment for Latin music at the Super Bowl halftime show. Now, rock veterans Rush are gearing up for an electrifying reunion tour. Rush is gearing up for a huge reunion tour across North America, with Anika Niles joining as the new drummer. The 50-something tour will include over 50 shows, celebrating Rush's legacy. Geddy Lee is open to making new music after the tour, hinting at working with Alex Lifeson and Anika Niles. The tour is also a tribute to Neil Peart's contributions to the band. Fans are excited for more details, as the tour kicks off in Los Angeles in June 2026. Rush's reunion tour promises to light up stages with familiar faces and sounds. Get ready for a release and tour that promises shock and energy. Rob Zombie returns. Rob Zombie is gearing up to release his new album, The Great Satan, on February 27th. There is already a music video out for the single, I Am a Rock and Roller, from the album. Zombie and Marilyn Manson will reunite for a summer North American tour. This collaboration has sparked mixed reactions due to ongoing controversies surrounding Manson. The tour announcement follows their previous team-ups, underlining their genre-defining impact. Both Rob Zombie's album and the upcoming tour are set to be major events in the industrial metal scene. Watch for Rob Zombie and Marilyn Manson storming stages soon. Australia's music scene was transformed. Let's revisit Big Day Out. The first Big Day Out festival kicked off at Sydney's Hordern Pavilion in 1992, inspired by Milwaukee's Summerfest. Nirvana's involvement turned the event's fortunes around, drawing a crowd of 10,000 and showcasing 21 acts. This one-day festival changed the Australian music scene and ran annually until it ended in 2014. Attendees described an electric atmosphere that left everyone amazed. Big Day Out's success brought lasting changes to the Australian music industry and paved the way for future festivals. Big Day Out made waves and shaped a generation of music fans. Celebrating punk's vibrancy, Road to Bayfest pays tribute to 50 years. The Road to Bayfest in Romagna celebrates 50 years of punk with events featuring big names like Dropkick Murphys and Rise Against. This festival includes 6 events from July 10 to August 13, highlighting punk's cultural journey. You will hear established bands like Therapy and Hot Water Music, along with fresh faces like the Get Up Kids. Organizers Hub Music Factory and LP Rock events want to capture the spirit and energy of punk culture. The festival wraps up on August 13th with a special show by the NFX tribute band in Romagna. The punk spirit is alive and kicking, celebrated here in full force. We shift now to the influential realms of music history with King Crimson. King Crimson's 21st Century Schizoid Man is seen as a groundbreaking influence on progressive rock and heavy metal. Lyricist Pete Sinfield crafted the song's aggressive themes. In 1969, King Crimson played this track at Hyde Park for around 500,000 fans, a key moment in music history. The band's mix of musical styles prompted guitarist Robert Fripp to call it the first heavy metal song. 21st Century Schizoid Man remains significant in today's music scene. King Crimson's groundbreaking sound continues to shape musical landscapes. Exploring personal battles and resilience, Phil Collins shares his journey. Phil Collins shares that he is under round-the-clock care due to serious health issues and multiple surgeries. Despite these challenges, he remains optimistic about his future and recently celebrated 2 years of sobriety. His health has affected his career, as he now needs a live-in nurse to handle his medication. Collins has faced numerous obstacles, from knee surgeries to kidney problems, but continues to look back on a rich and dynamic career. While big tours are not an option, he still might make his way back to the recording studio. Phil Collins reminds us why he's an icon beyond the music. Moving to film, Bruce Springsteen's story hits the streaming world. Bruce Springsteen's biopic, Deliver Me From Nowhere, dives deep into his early 1980s struggles, highlighting the creation of the Nebraska album. Directed by Scott Cooper, it explores Springsteen's battle with depression while he was rising to stardom. Jeremy Allen White stars, portraying this crucial period of musical reflection. Recorded on a 4-track in his New Jersey bedroom, the album is seen as one of his most enduring works. Tune in as the film streams worldwide on Disney Plus starting January 23, 2026. Springsteen's journey adds depth to his music story on screen. Finally, a legal showdown between Pharrell Williams and Chad Hugo kicks off. Pharrell Williams is facing a lawsuit from Chad Hugo, his former Neptunes partner, over allegations of unpaid royalties and misconduct. Hugo claims Williams has withheld payments for music and merchandise, possibly owing up to $1 million from past collaborations, including the NERD album No One Ever Really Dies. The case also accuses Williams of fraudulent conduct, self-dealing, and excluding Hugo from their joint company. The Neptunes, made up of Williams and Hugo, have been influential in the music industry with their production work. Hugo's attorney says years of unclear dealings have led to this lawsuit. As the case moves forward, a standard accounting review is reportedly underway, which could affect the claims in the lawsuit. Questions over royalties bring creative collaborations into the legal spotlight. On a lighter note, let's test our knowledge with a Beyoncé fan challenge. Beyoncé's devoted fanbase, known as the Bayhive, highlights her powerful impact on music history. Rolling Stone recently released the world's hardest Beyoncé quiz, challenging fans' knowledge of her career and influence. This quiz engages everyone from casual listeners to superfans. As a Grammy-winning artist, Beyoncé inspires worldwide devotion. with her reach extending into pop culture trends. The quiz provides a unique view of how fans connect with her music and persona, solidifying her legacy. Beyoncé fans, how much do you truly know about your queen? That wraps up this rhythm-rich session. Until next time, keep the music alive.